Heroin has become a growing concern in the United States over the last several years. To show how the issue is growing, according to the National Heroin Threat Assessment Summary done by the DEA, the amount of heroin-induced seizures has risen significantly and is continuing to increase. This bar graph shows how heroin availability compares in different regions throughout the United States. We are in the Mid-Atlantic region, and as you can see, in 2013, our area was first runner-up in highest availability. These dots show where heroin was reported as the greatest drug threat in 2015. As you can see, the northeastern area is more commonly reported as having heroin as their greatest drug threat. Our area, the Mid-Atlantic region, had the highest percentage of reports of heroin as their greatest drug threat at 74.7% in 2015. NCC students were stopped and asked what they knew and how they felt about the heroin epidemic in our area. Question 1. Would you be surprised to know that there is a heroin epidemic in our northeastern area?
I know it does get bad in some areas like Allentown, especially Philly. Bethlehem's not as bad as it used to be, but it's definitely a problem that needs to be taken care of.
Question 2. How often would you say you hear about heroin in our area?
Probably like once a week.
I hear it often a week.
Ever so often, I hear about it. Every once in a while, it's in the newspapers. I see some kids at parties do it, but not.
You've seen it go down in front of you like that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What do you think?
It's kind of scary. They use like needles and stuff. Just injecting themselves. Some people use like pipes with a spoon and a lighter. That looks bad. It's a bad look. It is like black. It's gross.
I have friends who they dated people who did heroin and like they're still addicted to it. They tried to go to rehab, but they keep going back to it. So it's definitely a problem.
To be honest, I hear about heroin a lot, but that's just because around the neighborhood I travel a lot, so I get like a full-blown experience of what people do and how they get involved and how they spend their money.
Question 3. How many people would you say you know that are involved with heroin in the northeastern area?
Maybe 3 or 4 people.
3 or 4 just off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a handful, maybe 5 to 10.
Okay.
Some of my friends are involved with heroin.
A lot of high school kids. I know plenty in Strasburg area.
Question 4. If we asked you to find us some heroin, would you be able to? How easy is it to get?
Would you say it's easy to get it if you wanted to?
Absolutely. Honestly, pretty easy. It's just a matter of going around your corner and easily finding somebody to.
Yeah, I could probably get you something like tomorrow. Probably.
I could probably get you some if you asked me, yes.
It's not hard.
No, it's not
I've been
hard.
asked if I wanted it.
I would think very easy. Neighborhood, they deal at home and stuff like that around my neighborhood, Strasburg and whatnot. So it'd be very easy to get it.
Question 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not so much of an issue, and 10 being a horrible crisis, how would you rate the heroin epidemic in the Northeast?
Probably like 9 or 10.
9 or 10?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I would say heroin's a 9, but that's just because that's the most common drug that's being sold. I can easily recall being in high school and people selling drugs for, low prices and people just being interested. Bottom 8. Yeah.
I would say probably 9.5, close to 10.
Statistics and first-hand interviews show that this is a serious issue in our northeastern area. How can we help solve this problem? Communities need to spread awareness and raise money for local rehabilitation centers to make it easier and more affordable for people who are suffering to get the help they need. Spreading awareness will also help people learn how serious and fatal heroin can be, and will make it less likely for people to get involved in the first place. If you or anyone you know is suffering from a heroin addiction, please call 1-800-739-5125 to talk to a representative who can point you in the direction to your local resources.